The WWE Universe was already shaken to its core, and now it's time for that to continue. Welcome to Night 2 of the WWE Draft. You are looking live at a sold-out SAP Center in San Jose. Let's break down the rules of how tonight's drafting system will continue. As of right now, everyone in tonight's draft pool is undrafted. 25 picks will be made each night. Tag teams will count as one. Tag team champions will be vacating their titles if drafted to a separate brand, and the same goes for the women's champions. Picks have been chosen at random by an AI system. And here are the results from Night 1. A hefty bounty of superstars for both Raw and SmackDown. You can see Cody Rhodes and Shirai, top names coming into Raw, and Seth Rollins and Sasha Banks, top names going into SmackDown. Big list of superstars. 25 more superstars will be drafted tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
And before I was rudely interrupted by Greg Hamilton, I was about to say, let's get this show on the road. United States Championship will be on the line in our first matchup of the evening. Rey Mysterio makes his way out here. Well, it's Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic. Dominic came to the ring with Mysterio tonight, but it was last week on Raw, the Raw after Mania, may I add, that Dominic made his WWE Pro Wrestling debut. He stepped in the ring and he stepped up against United States Champion Kevin Owens, and he actually put up a hell of a fight. Owens, however, was not happy about the performance of Dominic Mysterio, and instead retaliated by hitting Dominic Mysterio with a steel chair. Tonight, Dominic's dad, Rey Mysterio, has decided to use his rematch clause to invoke it and try to get the United States Championship back from Kevin Owens. Remember, back at WrestleMania, Owens defeated Rey Mysterio in a hell of a match for the United States Championship. And here comes your United States Champion, Kevin Owens. At WrestleMania, Kevin Owens got back into his winning ways by winning back that United States Championship for a second time in his career. Now the prize fighter, as he used to call himself in the early days, looks to keep that prize over his shoulder. And ladies and gentlemen, immediately, and by immediately I mean immediately, after this match for the United States Championship is over, you will see the first 5 draft picks of tonight's edition of the WWE Draft. So stick around with us. Immediately after this match ends, we will throw into the first 5 draft picks of night 2. And we also have an announcement for tonight's huge main event. This is not the only title match we'll be watching tonight. Stick around with us. A lot more news coming your way. Owens very proudly hoisting that United States Championship as we make it official here. U.S. title on the line. The first of 2 title matches you'll be seeing tonight. We'll have more news about another title match coming up later tonight.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds. Rey Mysterio! And introducing the champion from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens!
U.S. title up for grabs. Mysterio and Owens kicking things off in high fashion here tonight on the WWE Draft. This is night 2 of the WWE Draft. And there's Bell. Here we go. is taken down by Mysterio quickly. In this match, Mysterio takes control. Mysterio hits to the top rope. Nobody home there for him. Owens kick to the plexus, shot to the back. Keeping it simple. There's back body drop by Owens. Drop kick. And Mysterio going for the neck breaker and he gets it. Springboard, nobody home. Again, an empty pool for Rey Mysterio as Owens takes him down with that big boot, shakes his head off, leads us into a cover. Shoulders down here, the official looking for the best position to go for the cover there, but Mysterio quickly powers out. Knee across the back of Mysterio, Mysterio riding in pain. Caught on a little tie-up. Mysterio sent right to the corner, and Owens gets to work on. He gets to work on him with a sense of urgency, if I say so myself. It's Owens driving a dagger right into the throat of Mysterio with that boot. Mysterio needs to let off a shot here as Owens sends him over the third rope, right to the outside. Mash spills to the outside. Owens continues right behind Rey Mysterio. Mysterio in trouble as Owens sends him into the corner. Barricade back first. And that tingling, it's gonna come down right in the spine of Mysterio as he's back hit the barricade. Mysterio needs to create separation. He did so. And this could be an opening for Mysterio here. Using his legs, that power to bring down Kevin Owens. Once again looking for the springboard. And, at this stage in the match, we're only a few minutes in. But you gotta wonder if Mysterio may need to rethink his strategy here. Obviously, the high-flying offense has been studied by Kevin Owens. That's the reason why Mysterio keeps trying to empty pool. And there's only so many times that they can fall into that cold hard canvas before you rethink your strategy. Owens with a beautiful super kick wipes out Mysterio. Mysterio slowly getting back to his feet, or being forcefully brought back to his feet by Owens. Owens now drives him right into his knee. That's just terrible. As Owens heads to the top rope, looks down at Mysterio. Mysterio gets both these up. Great reversal by Mysterio. Owens in trouble as Mysterio looks to capitalize here. Maybe looking for the 619. Yes, sir. In position, going for it. 619 connects. And off the 619, West Coast bump. That's it. We're about to crown a new champion. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Isn't enough for the United States Championship on the draft. And Owens powers out it too. Owens powers out, stays in it. The high-flying offense once again fails Mysterio. Kicks there by Mysterio. Heads to the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Here we go again. Crossbody, and finally that high-flying offense works for Mysterio. Mysterio heads to the top rope. Owens is in a world of trouble here as Mysterio off the top rope going for the West Coast bump. Owens caught a mid-air powerbomb. What's the champion looking to do here as Owens looks to capitalize on the powerbomb? Mysterio instead goes to the legs. The champion is down. Mysterio is on the apron, and Owens very wisely moves out of the way. Mysterio avoids the super kick. Goes right back to the legs of Owens. Owens reverses, kicks to the plexus. Number one contender is down, and Owens looks to put Mysterio away here. Pop-up powerbomb connects. Leads into a cover. Hooks the leg. United States Championship on the line. This is the draft, and oh man, Rey Mysterio gets the shoulder up. Owens slams down, shoulders on the mat. He's getting off, hooks the leg. Could it be to put Mysterio away? Powers out at two. Owens is already secured as a member of the Raw roster who was drafted on night one. Both Mysterio and Dominic have not been drafted yet. Mysterio wins the title here. He could take that title to SmackDown. Great senton by Owens. Mysterio now sent right into the corner. Mysterio fires back, elbow to the face, kick to the plexus. Mysterio. What's Mysterio looking to do here? He's dragging Owens to the other side of the ring. He uses the ropes to his advantage. The arm drag completes on Owens. Mysterio heads to the apron, surely gets back very quickly. And Mysterio is going to go for it again. Certainly has been allowing a lot of this to happen. As now Mysterio heads to the top rope, looks down on Owens. Owens slowly getting back to his feet. A little bit too far there for Mysterio. I think he noticed, and then he runs right into the kick. I think Owens knew exactly what he was doing. He got away from Mysterio, forces Mysterio to get down from the top rope, and then hits him with that big boot. Owens drives Mysterio right to the canvas. Now the stunner! And off the stunner, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough. Kevin Owens retains the United States Championship.
Winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens!
Well, we told you we had information about tonight's main event, and this is it. Tonight, in our main event, the WWE Championship will be on the line. Champion AJ Styles grants a rematch to Bobby Lashley. Now it's time to find the first draft picks of the WWE Draft. Oh, this is a great pick for SmackDown. Bayley, the SmackDown Women's Champion and the #1 contender at the Women's Tag Team Championship. Bayley stays put on SmackDown. A no-brainer for Monday Night Raw. The WWE Champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, stays on the red brand and carries the banner. This is a big loss for Raw. Asuka moves over to SmackDown, multiple-time Women's Champion, former Tag Team Champion, and Royal Rumble winner. That's a great addition to Friday nights. Oh, this is a great addition to Raw. Obviously, another no-brainer. The World Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, get to keep the titles and stay on Monday Night Raw. We would have loved to have these kids over on Monday Night Raw, but they stay on SmackDown with their cousin Roman Reigns. Multiple-time Tag Team Champions Usos round up the first round of Night 2. This is round 6 overall. Bayley to SmackDown, Styles to Raw, Asuka to SmackDown, the Street Profits to Raw, and the Usos to SmackDown. And the draft rolls on as we send it right back to ringside for more action. Here comes the American Nightmare, Cody.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200.
Oh, and we knew. We should have known. We should have known Finn Balor was not going to be happy. And Balor coming right for Cody Rhodes after the attack. Remember, Cody Rhodes came back to Monday Night Raw last week and put Finn Balor on his place. But now Balor fires back at Cody. Now we got ourselves a brawl here. Cody at the mercy of Finn Balor. Oh man, and Cody in trouble as Finn Balor may be looking for the coup de grace. But Cody gets Finn Balor off the top rope. Remember, these two will meet at WrestleMania Backlash this weekend. And now the crossroads on Balor. I don't think Cody's done. Oh, Balor is going to rue the day he attacked Cody with another crossroads. Oh, Cody Rhodes with the exclamation point to Finn Balor ahead of their match. at WrestleMania Backlash. Well, Cody Rhodes certainly excited to make his WWE pay-per-view debut at WrestleMania Backlash this weekend, as we have more draft picks for you in the WWE Draft. Great keep for Monday Night Raw. Charlotte Flair, the multiple-time women's champion and queen of WWE. A great staple, of the women's division, and she stays on Raw. Well, we were worried for a second that this superstar was gonna move over to Raw, but he stays on SmackDown, and he stays with his members of the New Day. Big E, the Intercontinental Champion. Earlier tonight, we had speculated about the future of these two, and they stay together, they stay on Raw. Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio, the father-son duo, stays on Monday nights. Whoa, this is the big pig, Brock Lesnar, the multiple-time world champion, Royal Rumble winner, the Beast Incarnate, moves over to SmackDown. Another no-brainer for Monday Night Raw, the number one contender at the Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley, stays over on Monday nights. And this is how we round up round 7 of the WWE Draft. Charlotte Flair stays on Raw. Lesnar moves over to SmackDown. The Mysterios come over to Raw. Big E stays on SmackDown, and Ripley stays put on Monday Night Raw. Well, we got Akira Tosawa in the ring, and a future big superstar making his way out here. It's the A-Town down man, Austin Theory. You know, some people are going to look at this young man and say he's the future of Monday Night Raw.
And his opponent, representing the Way, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory making his way out here for a match against Akira Tosawa. You know, he went very high up on the WWE Draft this past week. Well, so night 1 of the WWE Draft, Austin Theory had the privilege of being drafted by Monday Nights. He's now officially a Raw superstar, and he went very high. A lot of people like the prospect of Austin Theory here on Monday Night Raw, and he's certainly making a name for himself. He gets to step in the ring with Tosawa here tonight, show us what he's got. Big fight field here in San Jose. We already got one more title match lined up for you guys. Remember, later tonight, AJ Styles will defend the WWE Championship against Bobby Lashley. You do not want to miss that. Austin Theory starts this match at 100 miles an hour. That bicycle kick trying to wipe out Tosawa, and Tosawa fires back. Great reversal there. There's a drop kick and the standing shooting star press by Austin Theory. That's the thing about this young man, you know. Over 6 feet tall, over 200 pounds, but he still moves like a cruiserweight. He's all muscle, and if you don't follow him on Instagram, you guys are missing out. And that's all I'm gonna say. Theory sending Tosawa back into the ring. And now Theory waiting for Tosawa to get back to his feet, going for a dropkick, and Tosawa was able to telegraph that and turn that into momentum on his side, but at least for a little bit of time, as Austin Theory quickly fires back and gets that momentum, swinging back to his side. Body slam by Austin Theory, picks up off the second rope, drops the elbow. What a beautiful elbow drop there by Austin Theory. Look how he doesn't go for the cover. He knows Tosawa may need more damage before going for the cover. Great ring awareness by this young man. Austin Theory, another bicycle kick. He's gonna kick Tosawa's head off if they allow it. Tosawa now in the corner, and now another kick. Good grief. Repeated kicks to the torso by Austin Theory, and Tosawa certainly taking a heap of punishment by Austin Theory, who hooks him in. Drives him, knee first, right to the back of the head, leads us into a cover, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough. Tosawa away, and Tosawa gets the shoulder up. A little bit upsetting there for Austin Theory, but you can't let your emotions get the best of you in a situation like this. Stay put, try to finish the match off, and I think that's exactly what Theory is going for. Just kick to the plexus, hooks him in, drives him back to the canvas. Could that be enough to put Tosawa away here? Unless Theory doesn't go for the cover, which he will. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough for Theory to pick up the win on the WWE Draft? Yes, it is. Theory picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory picks up another huge win here on Raw as we tell you more draft picks. This is a big loss for Monday Night Raw. The two-time World Heavyweight Champion and former Intercontinental Champion Drew McIntyre is now headed to SmackDown. And now here's a superstar I actually wanted to leave Raw. It's The Miz. And he stays put on Monday nights. Great get for SmackDown. Mustache Mountain, the former World Tag Team Champions Tyler Bate, Trent Seven move over to Friday nights to try and conquer more of the tag team vision. Another new team that is bursting into the scene. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo are coming in as Los Lotarios, and they've been drafted by Raw. Rated R Superstar Edge, another big get for SmackDown. The Hall of Famer, former World Champion, winner of the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank. He's done it all. You name it. Edge remains on SmackDown. And here's how we round up the round 8 of the draft. Drew McIntyre moves over to SmackDown. The Miz stays on Raw. Mustache Mountain moves over to SmackDown. Raw acquires Los Otarios, and Edge stays put on SmackDown. And back here at ringside, as the lights go out, the Archer of Infamy has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds,
Damian Priest made his debut on the post-WrestleMania Raw and certainly making a lot of headlines because he is very impressive. The Archer of Infamy was drafted to Raw on night 1 of the WWE Draft. A lot of focus on the future from Monday Night Raw, and you really love to see that. Not only that, but you know, seeing these young superstars in the ring puts a lot of things, puts it all in perspective. You know, this could indeed be the future of Raw. I would love to look back and see where these superstars are when we do our next draft next year. Meanwhile, in the ring, Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler with him. Well, here we go, collar double tie up. And Roode tries to one-up Priest, but Priest quickly makes him pay for it. Priest looking to follow it up, and he does with a big boot to the face. That shocks Robert Roode, and now Robert sent to the ropes off the crossline, and that cross actually hits, wipes out Damian Priest. How is Robert gonna capitalize on this? Trying to get Damian Priest across the ring, and he does. Deposits him in the corner. But a good reversal there, elbow to the face, back and forth we go. Lots of good reversals in this match, I'll tell you that. As Damian Priest hits the knee right across the back. A great heel kick, not only to the face, spinning heel kick to the face and to the lower back, but Damian Priest unfortunately cannot capitalize off of this. Oh my goodness. Robert Roode takes control of this match, dare I say rather unexpectedly. Cool reversal by Priest here. German suplex sends Robert flying. Robert now sent into the corner. Knee to the ribs, and now more kicks right to the center of the chest. It seems like Ziggler was trying to distract Damian Priest, and it may have worked. It's Robert Roode. Oh no, it did not. It did not work. Kick to the side of the head, wipes out Robert Roode. Damian Priest now heads to the top rope, lands the elbow drop, and that should probably be enough. Shoulders on the mat, hooks the leg. Is it enough to move Bobby away here? And Roode powers at it too. Great kicks there by Damian Priest all over the chest of Robert Roode. And Roode hooks him in here, sends Priest into the corner. Priest in a world of trouble here as Roode looks to capitalize, but Priest turns it into a neck breaker. Roode is down. Hooks him in here. Turns him inside out, and look at Ziggler. Ziggler once again trying to distract the official. I don't know how successful this could be, but Priest meanwhile hits the lights into a cover, and it's still close to the ropes. But we talked about the ring awareness, especially when Damian is hitting that hit the lights. Drops the elbow, goes to the cover. This time he hooks the correct leg, gets it away from the ropes, but still Robert Roode powers at it too. This has to be very frustrating for Robert Roode, as Robert now is in the top rope at the mercy of Damian Priest, maybe going for whoa! Great reversal there by Robert Roode. You'd love to see that. Roode now waiting for Priest to get back to his feet. He launches himself off the top, and it's now Priest the one that reverses. He moves out of the way. There's the big boot, and Robert Roode is in a world of trouble. Off the big boot, shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough to move Robert Roode away? Yes, it is! The big boot gets the victory for Big Damian Priest.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Well, Damian Priest picks up another big victory in a great match here on Raw as we go with more of the draft. Well, speaking of which, the Dirty Dogs stay here on Monday nights. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, former World Tag Team Champions, stay on Raw. Mandy Rose, former Tag Team Champion and God's Greatest Creation, moves over to SmackDown. Great pick for Monday Night Raw. The multiple-time Women's Champion, Royal Rumble winner, the man herself, Becky Lynch, comes over to Monday nights. SmackDown is gonna stay royal. King Nakamura, the 2021 King of the Ring and multiple-time World Champion, stays on Friday nights. Mondays are gonna be fight nights. Sheamus, the multiple-time World Champion, moves over to Monday Night Raw. And this is how we round up round 9 of the WWE Draft, the penultimate round, with the Dirty Dogs coming over to Raw, Mandy Rose to SmackDown, Becky Lynch to Raw, King Nakamura to SmackDown, and Sheamus to Raw. And Monday Night Raw continues. Here comes your new Raw Women's Champion, the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the Raw Women's Champion, Io Shirai.
Well, at WrestleMania Backlash this weekend, Io is gonna have her hands full as she'll go one-on-one with Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. Remember, Ripley won the opportunity of a lifetime ladder match, and this would give Ripley an opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship anytime. Well, not anytime she won it, but at WrestleMania Backlash. And that match, of course, takes place this weekend right here on the space. But before Io can focus on Rhea Ripley and WrestleMania Backlash. Well, she got herself an opponent here tonight to like warm up the motors, if you will. Shirai all set to go one-on-one against Liv Morgan. There's the bell. Here we go. Morgan and Shirai one-on-one here tonight. Still come tonight, our big main event for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley. Great drop of the knee there by Io, right to the plexus of Liv Morgan. And Morgan now in the corner at the mercy of Shirai. Drives that elbow right to the face of Io. And Io now with the kick to the back of Morgan. Caught on elbow tie-up. Morgan in trouble, sent to the corner here. And Morgan fires back, double kick to the face of Io. And now Morgan heads to the ropes. Nope, she cannot get Io. No, with that. You know, when you're trying to build momentum back, I don't think you should go for a flashy move like the one that Liv Morgan just tried to do. Morgan moves out of the way and takes control. Now that's the type of move you use to take control. Morgan looks to capitalize, headed to the top rope. Beautiful plancha right on top of Io Shirai, and the Raw Women's Champion suddenly finds herself in a pickle here. She gets out of the way, and Shirai quickly takes control back of this match. And you know Rhea Ripley has to be watching this match very closely ahead of the title match at WrestleMania Backlash, with her eyes set on everything the Raw Women's Champion does. You want to study. You want to be caught up. Great kick right to the face. My goodness. Another big kick by Io Shirai, and it's been all kicks by Io Shirai. Dangerous. Shirai. Ooh, what a knee. Could that be it? Shoulders down, hooks a leg, and Liv Morgan, great ring awareness. She grabs the bottom rope, stays in this match. Morgan is no chump. Of course, she's been wrestling for quite some time. And she knows if she can use the ropes to her advantage, she will use the ropes to her advantage. And here's Morgan now, at the mercy of Io, sent over the third rope. Io looks to capitalize, sends Morgan right down ringside, and now Io heads to the top rope. She is the genius of the sky. She looks down on Morgan from the top rope, drops the elbow. This match continues when Raw returns live. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. This is the Raw Women's Champion Io Shirai versus Liv Morgan, and Morgan in control here with a dropkick. Wipes out the Raw Women's Champion. I don't know how smart it is to taunt someone like Io Shirai, but I think that's exactly what it should get you. Spinning heel kick. I was going to say kick twice. Spinning heel kick to the head of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan looks to bounce back after that kick. Driving Io Shirai face first into the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring. Plexus, the reversal, forearm to the face. And Liv Morgan now. Oh, great thinking on her feet by Liv Morgan. Getting the momentum of the smash back on her side. This is night 2 of the WWE Draft. There's one more round remaining in the WWE Draft, and you'll find out who goes in that round immediately after this match. Springboard. Splash right to the back of Liv Morgan. Things are not looking good for Liv, as the champion heads to the top rope. Genius of the Sky hits that moonsault. Should be it. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Here's it enough to put her away. Yes, indeed it is. Io Shirai picks up the win here tonight. Io Shirai looks more than ready for Rhea Ripley. In her first title defense, Shirai faces Ripley at WrestleMania Backlash this weekend. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who's going to Raw, who's going to SmackDown in the final round of the 2022 WWE Draft. Great pick for SmackDown, the former Cruiserweight Champion, Cruiserweight Pete Dunne. Naomi moves over to Monday Night Raw, multiple-time Women's Champion. She recently faced Bayley for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Great upside on the superstar Apollo Crews, 6'1", 240 pounds from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Apollo moving over to SmackDown. Well, Raw stays almighty. The former WWE Champion and Money in the Bank winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley, remains on Raw. Oh, and what a way to close out the draft. The final pick of the 2022 draft is Roman Reigns. The record-breaking 300 days as World Champion Tribal Chief stays on SmackDown. And this is how it looks. The final round of the WWE Draft. Pete Dunne to SmackDown. Naomi comes over to Raw. Lashley to Raw as well. Apollo Crews to SmackDown. And the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns to SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Well, just now this man was confirmed as a member of the Raw roster, so we can take ease on the fact that the WWE Championship is going to remain on Raw no matter who wins here tonight. But this will surely be a hell of a test for the phenomenal one AJ Styles. Look at the face of the almighty Bobby Lashley. He looks determined. He looks ready. He looks like a man who is going to win the WWE Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make any predictions. I'm supposed to say neutral, but the question arises. How does AJ Styles get through this? Remember, initially we were supposed to be getting these matches, the main event of WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Remember, AJ won the Royal Rumble, and he challenged the then champion Lashley to a match. Of course, the waters got muddy. Drew McIntyre got in there. And of course, the addition of Drew McIntyre to a championship match, it's going to tip the scales. AJ Styles was the sneaky one. He took the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. He got outlasted the two big men. But now, well, now we're one-on-one. You gotta wonder exactly how the phenomenal one is gonna deal with that. It's been a hell of a year for AJ Styles. From winning the Royal Rumble back in January to headlining WrestleMania and winning the WWE Championship, he's been on a high. The question is the Cinderella story over? Here on the land of the big guys, here on Monday Night Raw, you're the top champion, Lashley, asking for his mandatory rematch because he's the former champion. And now AJ has to come one-on-one with the Almighty. I don't want to undersell this. The Almighty is no easy feat. There's a reason why he's called the Almighty. AJ Styles has a mountain to climb here tonight, but if anyone's capable of doing so, is the phenomenal one. Capacity crowd here in San Jose at the SAP Center. They have had 2 nights of the WWE Draft. The WWE Championship is on the line in our main event. Let's send it down to ringside for introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley. And introducing the champion from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Big fight feel here tonight for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley. And there's the bell. Here we go. AJ takes down Lashley quickly in this match. You really want to get on top of the situation. If you're AJ Styles, you want to try to ship down at Bobby Lashley as quickly as possible. There's a kick by Bobby, and now... oh my goodness, Bobby lifting AJ, but AJ reverses. DDT. Wipes out Bobby. What is AJ thinking here? Heading to the top rope? I don't think that's a good idea, and we just saw the result. Oh, great reversal there by AJ. Look at AJ. Seems like, you know, Bobby was trying to go for the ground and pound. AJ reverses it. Lashley sent to the corner. And AJ now heads to the top rope, looking down at Bobby Lashley. Lashley in trouble! I don't know if he got all of that. AJ's gonna go for the cover here. WWE Championship on the line, kick out. And AJ has got an array of kicks in his arsenal that may be able to wipe out Bobby Lashley. Lashley's on the ropes. Great shots there by AJ. Right at the back of Lashley. Lashley could be in trouble here as AJ may be thinking phenomenal form early in this match. Instead he goes to the guillotine there. AJ needs to decide what he's gonna do here, wasting a lot of time. As he drops the knee right across the face of the almighty Bobby Lashley. Oh, and Lashley doesn't like that. No, he goes right for the legs. Lashley now headed to the top rope. And a shoulder tackle off the top rope. That has gotta hurt. But AJ Styles gets right back on top of Lashley and hits him with a couple of right hands to the face. AJ not letting up. Lashley, corner elbow tie up, picks up. DDT, I guess. I was about to say picks up AJ, but AJ very wisely reverses it. You'd think that maybe AJ has been studying Bobby Lashley. Here's the cover, shoulders down for the WWE Championship on the line here. Kick out. Here's Lashley in trouble, going for the calf crusher, but his leg is right on top of the rope. Expect more out of AJ Styles. You don't expect him to hit the calf crusher with somebody's legs right on the rope. That ring awareness by the WWE Champion. And that has let Lashley take control of this match here. But AJ turns the chip around. Lashley moves out of the way. AJ crashes that knee right on the canvas. And a phenomenal one. Good reversal there by AJ. Knee right across the back of Lashley. And AJ Styles, you know, he's done a great job chipping away at some of the exterior of Lashley, keeping him grounded as we go for a cover here with the WWE Championship up for grabs. And Lashley powers at it too. But I think the Phenomenal One knows that it's going to take a lot more to put Lashley away. Over the turn. Drop kick. Here's AJ. Beautiful. Frog splash. Outside. Great form. And AJ has got Bobby Lashley right where he wants him. So you would seem to think. Bobby Lashley needs to let off a shot against AJ Styles here, as Styles sets him up right there, crashing against the top of the barricade. And AJ breaking the referee's count. He doesn't want to get caught up outside, although AJ has champion's advantage. If this match were to end with a double countout, AJ would retain the WWE Championship. Lashley with that clothesline takes control here and finally slams AJ Styles. He's been looking for that all night. Styles crashes against the barricade, and things are getting gloomy for the WWE Champion, but they are getting more grim for Bobby Lashley. Think about it. Lashley, as AJ reverses and DDTs him, Lashley cannot win the title outside the ring. Lashley needs to get AJ inside the ring. Great shots here by AJ. Clothesline. I don't think neither of these men are paying attention to the referee's count, which is a shame. As AJ hits the calf crusher. The calf crusher is locked in. I don't know exactly what AJ's going for here. It's not like Bobby Lashley could tap out on the outside of the ring. And I think AJ just realized the ref is counting. And that's 10. AJ retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, the Phenomenal AJ Styles.
Win by any means necessary. AJ is still your WWE Champion. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody.